How's it going, everyone? I want to make a quick video about CATX. This one is under the radar. I think this one is due for a big dead cat bounce. We're sitting on like a cash size position. I mean, this is extremely oversold according to the fundamentals too. But as you guys know, you watched me. I like to look at the chart. This is the main thing. It's unbiased. This is where everything's going to happen. And the one thing we look for is a reversion to the mean, right? So if we go to CATX, which is a gem of a stock, in my opinion, it's a bigger, it's greater than $1. So I'd like to see that it's not under $1. And if we look at the data price range, this to the EMA 5 is a 68% return. This thing had a massive sell off on that trial data here. If you look at the news, um, we have lots of analysts on this thing, so that's a good thing. There's lots of eyes. But if you look at it, they had this. They slipped after phase half trial data for radiopharma drug, so that's why you'll see this big move down. But there's a 68% return just to this EMA 5, which is a very quick reversion to the mean. It's a very short term. And I was eyeing this one and I didn't get in yet because I like to see around 5 to 6 daily candles hugging this green band here. And that's what we got here. And so I got in a position. I alerted this thing on the Discord. Swing trade alerts. I said I am in CATX, smaller size, 315. I averaged down some more. So I have around a 309 average. So that's my average there. Obviously, I am saving powder if it wants to go down more because if you watch my swing trading education videos too, I properly accumulate reversals doing this strategy in this video. So I go smaller size in the beginning just to get some skin in the game because I know getting the exact bottom and tops in the market is impossible. Nobody can say 2.94 is the exact bottom. I'm going to buy there and it's going to rip. We can kind of see where we're looking at for a bottom. I can kind of see, okay, we're close to a bottom here. Because one, we've been hugging this band for a bit. We are due for the EMA 5, and a quick reversion to the mean is all I need for this trade, right? So if you look at the daily candles here, we have not touched this EMA 5. You can physically see it's touching here, right? We haven't touched it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 9 daily candles not touching the EMA 5. I like to say anything that don't touch in 7 is considered long. But with this big drop here, though, we could take some time of not touching this EMA 5 a little longer, though. So I think in around 13, 14 daily candles will come up to that EMA 5. But I really like this one for, honestly, with the fundamentals so more profound, I like it more for a longer term hold. I'm not going to lie. I really think this is a really good one here. We're getting kind of a bounce rate in here. We're kind of coming up here to the upside here. I do think, this thing can really get running. I think this is going to be your dead cat bounce candidate here. You had this big bounce here. A lot of people got in early. But with my system, we don't get in early because we have to see this hug it for around 5 to 6 daily candles. And especially with biotech, you have to understand with biotech, they are always more riskier. Always. So they will do things more through, when you see like they have a data coming out, if that fails, it's going to do something like this. And if you look at the profile, you could see biotech and medical research. So, and that's the thing they go with. So, yes, I'm definitely watching this one. I like it a lot. 10% return is all I need because I know that this EMA 5 is going to fluctuate as price goes down. So as price goes down and as time goes, this EMA 5 is going to fluctuate. It could easily go back here in the 350s range, and anybody that bought this over $6 is definitely feeling some pain on this one, right? It just kind of sucks. But with this system, if you follow this to a T, you accumulate properly, you can get really nice returns with this. So main thing for this system is wait for 5 daily candles at least hugging this lower band. Look for a low K value. You can see also this KDJ under here. I don't tend to look for anything that's above 3. So if you look at this K value here, this is 3.91. This is not even above 3. Where it looks like we're getting a nice little pump here too, up 5%. And so if you go to the prior days, this is 4, this is 4, this is 5, and you can see now we're finally below 3 on this candle at a 2.84, and then this is 2.76. So It's got a low K value. It's got time distance away from the EMA 5. I mean, it's been hugging this lower band for quite some time, so we're due for an explosive move up. And you can see right here, we're trying to get up here. You know, it's chugging away here. This is looking actually amazing right now. So, but this is all the stuff that I use to be like, okay, how do I find these dead cat bounces, right? I use all this analogy to look for this stuff. So having a nice little move. I think this thing can get going some more, and I'm going to keep watching this thing. But like I said, the daily will come into this EMA 5. That's what I'm looking for. The daily will come into that. So do keep that in mind. We're going to look for that. And yeah, and I think for a longer term picture, this thing is definitely due for more to the upside. I think longer term, this is great. So yeah, this is my analysis on CATX. You can see in the past, we had these big massive moves up from $2 all the way up to 19. This thing can get running when it does. Very nice moves it can go. I would like to look for, you know, these lows to be broken under 294 and add a lot more, right? I really think, you know, this is a great one to keep loading, being patient. It's a stronger fundamental. They got lots of cash. It meets my system. We've been hugging this lower band for quite some time. We had this nice little rally up here, right? Coming on up in here. And right now we're just kind of tight on these bands. What I did look for an entry is using this 15-minute chart. You can kind of see on lower time frames, when we hit these lower bands and we hug it, just like I said on the daily, we come back to these reversions to the mean, which is the EMA 5, the 10 and the 20, and that's what we did here. So right now we are just tight on these bands. You know, there's not really any trend coming into the short term. So I can see, you know, this could just be a little dead cat here and then go lower, which I'm totally fine with. But you can see the bands are tight. So we see this EMA 20 in the bottom and we bouncing, you're good to go. So yeah, this is my CATX prediction. I got into it. I'm looking to make some nice gains. I will be buying this at the end of the day. Always buy at the end of the day. It is literally the best. Even when you think you can get the absolute bottom, buying at the end of the day is always the best, because you can see how sellers take it all the way through. This hit 2.94. You can see at the very end of the day, and you can see each candle in the day, the sellers took it all the way through. And that's usually what tends to happen, right? And don't ever get in early. This system will prevent you from doing that. You look for low K value, you look for EMA 5 time distance, and are you at this green band or under it, and have you hugged it? And that, my friends, will give you a nice bottom reversal. All right, guys, it's up 4%. I think this can go easily 10%. That's our target, 10% gains. Move on to the next position and rinse and repeat. If you guys do want to join the premium Discord, you guys are more welcome to join. I post all my plays in the Discord, swing trading chat, and all that. If you want to join, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. And this does not mean you're a member yet. If you want to be a member, just hit day trade alerts here, and that will give you access to the highest tier membership, swing trades, day trades, and everything for only $12 a month. One of these day trades alone makes people thousands of dollars. It's a very nice system. I think you guys are going to like it. But if you hit the server shop here, you can see the two memberships I offer. If you just want swing trades, that's $6 a month. Both services is $12 a month. I highly recommend the day swing trading. You're going to get day trading education and swing trading education videos to watch. Yeah, but more importantly, I want to teach how to trade, right? I don't want people just blindly following. I want you to be like, the reason I take this trade is because of this. You can look at CATX and be like, okay, this is a high probability trade. Everything looks good on it. You see the low K value. And the more you see this, the more you can be like, okay, this is why this strategy works a lot, because we're looking for extreme moves and for a price to come back to the reversion mean, just like how we caught MSTR. We caught this top here. It works on both sides of the coin. A lot of people don't see this, but I will short if I see a setup like this. We see the upper band being touched, and then we shorted this, and you can see in the swing trade alerts before anything happened, we shorted this. I got in SMST, which is the inverse of this, and it ran over 100% return. So that's the kind of the strategy we look for, tops and bottoms in the market. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Hope to see you in the Discord, and happy trading.